Bratan, it's getting very dramatic in the crypto world right now. I will guide you through all of this. So we will start with total crypto market cap. We start to breaking down this massive support line, this yellow support line. I told you, as soon as we break it to the downside, the technical price target is $1 trillion. $1 trillion, it means Bitcoin will go to around 25K. We saw 25K, $1 trillion. We saw already on the 6th June. Here was the market cap, $1 trillion. So it's expected that we could go as low as 25,500. But if this would be only the bad news, there's a lot of FUD going on. SEC sues entrepreneur alleging $1 billion in unregistered crypto sales and multi-million-dollar fraud. You know who the guy is. We are speaking about Richard Hart, about PULSECHAin, about HEX. I explain you also in a second, and I explain you also why Aave and FXS dumped. What happened with Curve. So a lot of stuff to do, Bratans. Hit the like button if you appreciate it. Let's start with the SEC entrepreneur. Yes, let's start with him. So Richard, his name is Richard Schüler or Richard Schooler, also known as Richard Hart, defrauded investors out of millions through his HEX and crypto assets, the SEC alleged. Schooler used proceeds from the $1 billion offer and sale to purchase high-end watches, real estate and jewels, it said. Schooler faced 3 civil charges in the Eastern District of New York. Schooler, also known as Richard Hart, operated 3 crypto assets, HEX, PulseChain and PulseX. The SEC alleged he touched the investments as a pathway to grandiose wealth. And a lot of you, Bratans, a lot of you ask me about PulseChain, about HEX, I'm invested in, and I always told you, no, I invested in. I never shilled these coins because, you know, every time when you are watching to invest in a coin, watch always, do I recording? Yes. Watch always who are these guys, who are the founders behind it, you know? And I want somebody to see who is nearly completely disabled, like Stephen Hawkins or Vitalik Buterin, right? Because if they are so, you know, disabled and social, not able to communicate, they have no time for girls, wealth, Rolex, AMG. So what they're doing, they are concentrating on work, and this is where I'm putting my money in. So this is what I want to see. And if you're watching somebody who like Richard Hart, it was so fucking clear that, I mean, it could came out that he's not using the money for all this shit what he's buying, but man, it's so obvious in my opinion, and it's not good for the crypto industry, because this is why there are coming regulations which are fucking our industry. So I told you from the start on, I wouldn't invest in these things. Congratulations if you watched my videos, Bratans. And yeah, if you are invested in, then also congratulations, because it's like you paid money to learn that don't put the money into founders who are putting all their money into rich things, right? So, okay, let's go further. The WorldCoin community, wait a minute. Let's speak about WorldCoin. France and Germany question WorldCoin's data collection practices. WorldCoin, somebody maybe didn't heard about it. I explain you what is WorldCoin. WorldCoin, here from their official sign, WorldCoin is the WorldCoin community is building a more human economic system. WorldCoin aims to establish universal access to the global economy regardless of the country and background. It is designed to become the world's largest human identity and financial network, giving ownership to everyone. And man, you know, it sounds too good to be true, and always it sounds too good to be true. I would be very careful, even though one of the big investors or even co-founders, I'm not sure, is Sam Altman. Sam Altman is the founder of ChatGPT, right? I did there my own research, and they offered me also a long time, 2 years ago, to make seed investment. I didn't do it. I don't know why I didn't do it. I didn't trust it because of the name WorldCoin. But anyways, they're collecting their data. They're scanning the faces. So maybe you saw it in your streets. they're going around the world putting such, I don't know, such an anus machine, and you put your face in and they scan all your face and put this data in to create this world coin which makes accessible, blah blah blah, all the shit what I told you. But I'm not trusting it, bro. I would not recommend. Even, you know, the crazy thing is they scan your face and in return you get a ticket of $15 or $10 where you can buy ice creams. Like fucking children, like they use the people, and the people scanning their face. I would never scan my face for such a project, because keep your data private. In my opinion, not a financial advice. No, it's advice, man. Don't put your data into such projects. So I'm very critical on this project. Please be careful. Maybe, yeah, I not invested in this project also. Just be careful about this project. Now you know what is this project. So let's go further. What we have else? We have else. Bank says conditions for loans to business and consumers will keep getting tougher. And this is another big thing, bratans, because I told you the whole time, another black swan event is coming. This is not right now the bull market yet. Because in all the previous bull market and all the previous bear market, what we saw always a massive drop. Wait a minute, I zoom out here so we see it better. In all the previous bear market, we saw always some drop, relief rally to the upside, like you see it here, and then a drop, a black swan event. Here it was COVID. So I'm expecting, even if the relief rally continues to 40k, 50k, or even higher, I don't expect, by the way, to go higher than 40k. I still expect that we will see drop to 19k or even to 15k, right? And this black swan event, which could be happen later this year, end of the year or start of the next year, shortly before the Bitcoin halving, which will happen in the April 2024. This could be this what I showed you. This could be here the banking crisis. I mean, banks themselves say it's getting tougher, and if they cannot get a loan to the people, banking make money by getting loan, or that you are getting loans, or that you are borrowing money from them, right? This is how they make money. And if nobody want to borrow from the bank money, then they're getting in real troubles. And if they get in real troubles, the business getting in real troubles because they cannot get a loan because it's too expensive. The bank's getting in troubles, and then banks will fall. And if banks fall, like we saw previous at start of the year, then we have a big economic crisis, which could be the black swan event. So banking crisis or real estate commercial crisis, because it's also the same connected with the banking loans. And the third thing, what was the third thing? Comment down below, Blade. I forgot it. If you watch my videos, you know it. And the third thing was, I don't know. Let's go further. If I remember, I tell you. And now let's speak quickly about Curve. So what happened with Curve? Because the Curve coin, CRV, the native... Wait a minute. What is Curve Finance for all the Downies right now? What is Curve Finance? I explained you already in the Telegram channel. Wait a minute. I explained you. So Curve Finance is a DEX for stable coins. So it's a DeFi platform, right? So, and what happened with them? Curve Finance, you can get a loan, you can borrow money there, or borrow stable coins there. And what happened there? Because they got hacked, but not exactly they got hacked, but what happened exactly here, I explained you. So they used a compiler in order to move from Python is a language, is a programmer language, to Ethereum virtual machine code. That compiler had a bug, and that caused liquidity pools on Curve Finance to get drained, cause the collapse of the CRV token. And as the CRV token collapsed, we saw also Aave and FXS down, because they all connected with each other, because FXS is also a lending borrowing platform or a DeFi protocol, and so does Aave, and they all connect with each other, because you can borrow against CRV, against Aave, against FXS, and so on and so on. This caused the dump of FXS and Aave, but in my opinion, this was an amazing long entry position, swing or long entry position for Aave and for FXS, in my opinion, because Curve will not go to zero. Wait a minute. I quickly, some bad news regarding Curve, and then I explain you further. So stay here with me. You really have to understand it. Please don't start to jerking off right now. So the hottest news right now. So the exploit at DeFi giant Curve Finance has driven down the price of its CRV token, putting an 168 million stash of founder Michael Egorov's money at risk of being liquidated. So Michael Egorov is a founder of CRV for Curve Finance. He himself borrowed money from his own platform, and now he has put liquidity in, because if he not put liquidity in, all his coins get sold to the market, and this would cause another dump in the market, and the market is already weak. So here again, that could create pressure in the DeFi ecosystem, as seized assets would have to be sold into the market where the price already falling. So you understand, right? So they speak, it's just a big headline regarding the co-founder. It will not have this big impact. Yes, it could be 1, 2, 3% dump of some altcoins, but it will not have the big market rise. This will be no black swan event. I explain you why. CRV, Curve Finance, is not in danger that they will go to zero like Luna, because I showed you yesterday, at risk are concrete, to be very concrete, at risk are more than 100 million worth of crypto. And 100 million, it sounds very much, and it is much, but wait a minute, I show you also my in a second. Let us quickly go to our channel. But the total value locked on Curve Finance is $1.8 billion. So 100 million dollar is nothing. Really, it's nothing. Even if the whole money will get lost or hacked, or I mean, they try to return, maybe they will return more than half of it. Really, nothing happened. Nothing big will happen, and it means if Curve will survive, what it will be, so it will not have a big impact on Aave or an FXS. And this in conclusion means, and I will speak about Bitcoin in a second, and this in conclusion means, where we have Aave, this in conclusion means, Bratan, it's so amazing entry position for long entry position for Aave, because you see here, we saw this dump, and if you would jump right now into swing long position, you catch your stop loss even at $28, and the technical price tag is still $160, it would be risk reward of 2.62. Even if you set your stop loss below the previous low, because I don't expect that we are going below our previous low, below $47. So even if your stop loss is at, let's say, at $39, $38, you have a risk reward of 3.69. This is ridiculous regarding if you're a swing trader. This is an amazing long opportunity. Yesterday I told you it was for day traders a short opportunity. If you took the short opportunity, I told you exactly the price target will be at $60 approximately. You made really banks, 9.5% you made on the short, and we could go even low to $59 or even to $50 or $47, but I don't expect that lower than $47. But anyways, it's an amazing, for swing trades, an amazing long opportunity. For day traders, it could be some short to $59 still short opportunity. But I am therefore, here I show you also my trades. I still remain my RB swing long position, which is $5,000 in loss, 24% loss, 24% loss, and my LDO trade, I also still in my swing LDO trade, which is 34% in loss. And on LDO, I also still expecting, obviously LDO also had some impact on it, but overall the whole market down. But in my opinion, it's still an amazing long opportunity for LDO also. If we are set our stop loss below the previous local low, below $1.56, and our price target is $3.20, $3.30. The risk reward is here at 4.16. This is an amazing risk reward in my opinion. Not financial advice, do your own research, Bratans. And don't forget, Bratans, you can use the $1,000 bonus from Bybit for shorting or longing Bybit. Link is down below in the description or first pinned comment. So let us speak right now about Bitcoin, and we could see some more dump in this market. Zuckerblad, where is it? Why we could see some more dump in this market? Da job твою мать. Блять. Where is it? 1 second. Here. Why? Because if we are watching the funding rates, and the funding rates are right now getting positive. You see Binance again positive, Bybit positive, OKX, UB, they all getting positive. Gate.io is still negative a little bit, but it speaks if the funding rates are getting positive. What it says, it's too much open. It speaks, if the funding is getting positive, it speaks we could see another dump. And if we are watching, and now we are coming to the Bitcoin chart, brethren, if we are watching right now the Bitcoin chart, it clearly says us, yes, we can go lower to the price target of 28,200. We broke the daily 20 moving average. I told you, as soon as we break it, it's a short opportunity. So if you took it, you're already 2.28% in profits. But right now we could see still some more drop to the price target of 28,240. So 2.2% still to go. The price target is here below monthly support line. At monthly support line, and here the extreme volume 28,100, or even to the weekly support line 28,000 or 27,900. So we could go still lower, and I expect that we could still lower to go lower to retest here this level of 27,900 before we see potential pump to the upside to 35k. You have to decide, will you jump right now into short position, which would be a nice short position day trade, or you go into a swing trade to price target of 35k, and you set your stop loss. I would set my stop loss here below 25k or even below 24,400, then risk reward 1.5. but right now is obviously a better short opportunity, because in case we are breaking the weekly support line, in case we are breaking 27,900, that next price tag would be 25,600. What I really don't like, which is getting right now very dangerous, and we have to watch how we will close this daily candle on the total crypto market cap. In case we're closing clearly below this yellow line, then I wouldn't jump into a long on Bitcoin, because then it's clearly that we will see total crypto market cap dumping to $1 trillion. It would be 9.5% of a total crypto market cap, which would mean that we will see Bitcoin clearly going down to our monthly and weekly support line 25,300 approximately. So watch out for it. You could make here banks on this short position for day traders, 11% potentially short opportunity. You have to decide for yourself, bratan. So if you have any question, was this enough? Was this good? Please give me feedback, bratans. I want to do it in more detail for you, so you understand more the market, the big picture of the market. There are still 6-8 months of big bear market ahead, so we could see right now the end of the relief rally. Nobody knows, but the end of the relief rally is for me only very clear if we are dumping below 21k, because this is the CME gap. If we're closing the CME gap and we're dumping below the CME gap, then it's for me clear that we will go to 17 or 18k. But right now, I still expect that the relief rally will continue. Write me, what do you want more? What I should explain you more, bratans? Write me please down below. I kiss you and I see you later. Mwah.